Today I'm gonna do a review video comparison between two drones, Phantom 3 4K and the Mavic Pro. These two drones are both very good, but I'm gonna note some difference between them. First, carrying the drone around. This is the Phantom 3 4K in my backpack. It's a rather big backpack. The problem with this is it's hard to get around basically. I mean, you can't get on the bus, it's hard to get on the subway, and sometimes you move around, especially if you are a travel blogger. I mean, you fly around and then you want to carry your drone everywhere you go, and Phantom 3 is going to be a little bit difficult for that. And this is the Mavic Pro. Right here. It's tiny compared to the Phantom 3 4K. This is really small. As a matter of fact, you can just hold it in your hand like a little woman's purse, or just hold it here, let it hang in there. It's very light as well. It is lighter than the Phantom 3 4K. The Phantom is not heavy at all, but this is lighter, smaller. And as a matter of fact, I don't actually carry like this. I just put it inside my normal backpack, and it takes about half the backpack with this whole bag. The whole thing goes inside with 3 batteries inside. The remote control and the drone is all in here. Just put it on my backpack, and then I put my computer and I put everything on my backpack. So this fits on my backpack along with my camera and everything else. Next, I'm gonna compare how long does it take to set up a Phantom 3 4K in comparison with the Mavic Pro. I'm gonna start with the Phantom. There. Now I'm gonna set up the Mavic Pro. Now it's time to fly the drones. I'm gonna start with the Mavic Pro. Now it's time for the Phantom 3 4K. I'm flying both drones, the Mavic and the Phantom 3 4K. And in conclusion, they're both good. About the camera, I think you can judge by yourself. I shoot both in a very flat profile. And then some other little differences, or maybe big differences, like the battery is very small, can fly longer, this battery is way much bigger. About flying these drones, this is way more easy. The Mavic is smart. This is a really smart drone. The Mavic is so smart that it makes the Phantom 3 looks retarded. I mean, this used to be smart back in the day. It used to like shock people, like say, wow, now drones are accessible to everybody. Well, now this is way much more smarter, way much more easy to fly, like really easy. But in the other hand, this drone, for professionals, it might be even better. I believe it's faster. I didn't try this one on the sport mode yet, but generally shooting, this moves really fast. I feel like the stabilization on this one works slightly better. It's not like this is bad, this is great, but might be like a slight difference between them, and this is ahead. The camera, as you can see, I got an ND filter on this camera, and that's a big advantage for avoiding rolling shutter and for getting a nicer, crispier image, especially when the sun hits so hard like now. I was filming the sunset. So I don't know what is the result with this one. This camera is also wider at 24 and this is at 28. I have a much narrow field of view. People will argue, say this is more cinematic. I don't know, maybe. This one, the range can go much farther. This one, the range, it ain't so great. But another big difference is this drone transfers the image to the phone in the remote control, basically, really smooth. It's like watching a movie. This one doesn't. The transfer the image sometimes is a little bit bumpy, like it's a bit choppy, you know, like it gets cut from time to time. Both drones are great, the Mavic and the Phantom. It's just about what you want, you know, and basically if you are a professional and you have a Phantom and you're gonna go to the Mavic for some reason, I suggest you keep both. This might do things that this one doesn't, like flying faster, wider angle, you can adjust ND filters, CPL filters, so, you know, could be convenient sometimes. I hope you enjoyed the review. Thank you very much. Subscribe.